Jackson said he wanted what, bacon and what?
I think he said. You did that for real? Is that AI? It looks so real though.
Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pressure is coming. Defense is coming after him. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Fights off a defender. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Bulldogs moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time, and the football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense operating from the pistol.
Flip it. 42 spider. 4-2.
Handoff in a single back formation. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Got it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Let's go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Direct snap to the back. Inside the 25. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Ready.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Cricket.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Here we go.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the game scored.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the sack. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Kick is up and no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
At the 37. Brings up 2nd down.
They're going to run it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Belly stunner. Come on, set.
And the same runner's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
At the 9-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the 1st down. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Quarterback operating an empty set. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get it? He's looking deep here. Brought way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready, because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
And now the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go!
Check this call on 1st and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option.
Boy, a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
1st and goal for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Easy. Tuna. Now.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
3:25.
He'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Here we go.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
on the double.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they've got him. A sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum with this defense heading to the break. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Kentucky 17, Georgia 7.
The Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the... They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Okay, ready?
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. He'll ride the back again here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Running back has it on a screen now. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Here we go.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? It's an option look. The back's got him on the pitch. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
So after missing the earlier field goal attempt, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
29 Philly. Ready.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's across the 25. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, as you know, a lot of teams are willing to follow analytics and go for it and take chances on 4th down. They've been able to do that today, and it's really paid off for them. They're now 4 for 4 on these 4th down chances.
Ready up.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Set. Hut.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down coming up.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
The end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Kentucky 20, Georgia 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. So here we go. Fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
20, Georgia 14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion.
Clear! Clear!
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
And he's able to get the boot away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the sack, but it's brought down after a short gain.
Picks up 3. Brings up second down.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Georgia.
Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
That makes the score Kentucky 28.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 17. Set to kick off.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
A gain makes it second and medium.
Easy.
Oh, a reverse. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3.
Lasso. Lasso.
Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Ready.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Easy. Ready, go.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Ready, fight. Let's go. Razor, razor.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackle after a 1-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
On the
So
set.
the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down.
Ready up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On the double. 42 slider.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but